Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Daily Pause. But before we really do our usual daily pause with our teaching monks, let's just relax our body a little bit. And today I'm going to open the yoga video from Adrian so that all of us can enjoy our shoulder and neck relief together before we really start our daily pause today.
Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adrian. I'm Adrian and this is Benji, and today we have an awesome yoga for neck and shoulder release. So this is a beautiful time for you to just take a break from all your tasks and tend to your body, particularly the neck and the shoulders where we hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress from either emotional things, mental things, or from our other fitness activities. So as we're gearing up for summer and we're wanting to amp up our activity, a lot of that can sometimes manifest in the neck and shoulders. So it's all connected. There's an opportunity to tend to it. So hop and let's get started. All right, my friends, let's begin in a comfortable seat. You can do the sequence in a chair or on the edge of your couch, or get down nice and low into Sukhasana, easy pose. And I'm sitting on a little blanket today. You can sit on a little cushion or a little towel if you like as well. But the main thing is you want to come into a position where you can find length through the spine, up and down the spine, right? So if you feel that your spinal cord is collapsed, let's see if we can pause the video and make adjustments so that we can at least sit up nice and tall. And it will be an active lift. So I just say that because a lot of people are new to the practice. It's really hard to sit up nice and tall. So I just want to acknowledge that. And that's why we're going to work on the body today with the breath. When you're ready, take a moment to close your eyes and just tune into how you're feeling. And we'll do so by noticing the breath. And as you're ready, just taking a couple nice, refreshing inhales and exhales just on your own. Feel it out. Great. And just take a moment to kind of clear the slate. Maybe this image of kind of clearing your desk so that you can really just tend to yourself in this moment. We're going to get a great stretch, a great release in the neck and the shoulders, but you can also take this time to just do a little energetic hygiene, right? Because it's all connected. Great, then open your eyes, and after you've taken a couple amazing, beautiful, refreshing, deep breaths in and out, so don't skimp on that, we'll bring the hands to the heart. I feel like I need to acknowledge that my voice is super low today. Allergies. Press the palms together, active arms here. When you're ready, elbows go out left to right. Now imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of the head. So literally use your creative mind, your imagination to see the spine, the vertebra lifting, lengthening. Keep breathing, pressing the palms together, elbows left to right. You're wanting to create a little heat, a little prana here. Sit up nice and tall, lift the chest. Again, imagine that string pulling you up from the crown of the head even more. And then release everything. Awesome. Hands come to the knees here. So if you're on a chair, you'll go arms out long. If you're on the floor, see if you can wrap the arms around. So this will be different for everyone so that you can create a little bit of leverage here as well. So arms nice and straight. And then when you feel like you've found that, inhale, wrap the shoulder blades around your heart space and lift your chest up. See if you can keep the image of that string just lifting and lengthening up through the crown of the head. And then from here, inhale in, keep the heart lifted, just exhale chin to chest, nice and slow. And then inhale, carve a line with the nose, look up. And exhale, keep the heart lifted, chest lifted, chin to chest. So there's a little bit of connection with the hands and the legs here. So you have that leverage as you inhale, look up. And as you exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bow the head. Keep it going a couple more times. See if you can keep the shoulder blades really firm on the back, the heart lifted. And if you're experiencing any fussiness at all in the lower back, draw the navel in, hug the lower ribs in a little bit, support. Cool, one more time, inhale to look up. And this time, exhale, chin to chest. And then continue the journey, let the shoulder blades release. And we're gonna bring the navel towards the back of the spine and round through the spine here. Now, a lot of us in the community, we've done this shape before, right? Think cat pose. But see if you can really kind of sink in, find more depth here today by releasing the shoulder blades to wrap forward. And then hug the lower ribs in, create more stretch by hugging the front body to the back body. Or your forehead or anything like that. Breathe deep. Close your eyes and feel it out. See if you can imagine the muscles of the back and the shoulders stretching, lengthening. Neck. Gaining more length, more space with every inhale. And then use your exhale to soften, release any tension, any congestion, any stress that's been building up. This manifests in the body. This manifests through tight muscles, which cause us discomfort. So you got to bring the breath. Bring nice, buoyant breath.
All right, just easy and relaxing shoulder release before our daily pause. And now we are here together with the teaching monk. So I'm going to bring him on the screen right now. Okay, กราบนมัสการค่ะ All right. Welcome everyone again to Daily Pause. Hope you just had time to really enjoy the stretching together. And now Luang Pi Pisit from the Great Teaching Monk Good Q&A is with us. So let's welcome him. If you're already here, let's type 072 to welcome him.
Well, good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoy your time. Just a night before the full moon. Too bad I wasn't be able to join you on tomorrow, since I have also my own broadcasting as well. But hopefully we all enjoy our meditation this time tonight. However, if you are new, don't worry. We can also introduce a little bit of meditation. But if you are regular, then you don't have to say much. Get ready and about to close our eyes. But just before we start our meditation, I think I need to giving you some a little bit wisdom before we continue to our meditation. And what is the wisdom for today? If you look at the screen, you will see that things or successful entrepreneur have in common. In other words, what they have in common that make them become success. But in fact, all of success, if you are very good, you can do it on your own. But mostly, in my experience, mostly all the success come as a team. So together as a team, here also help. These four things that I'm about to introduce to you also are crucial for you and your team to work together toward the success. But if you are alone, don't worry. This can also attract you to the little help that will make you become step by step and approach to the success on the top. So that's what are they. However, the wisdom that I'm about to tell you not only just apply for the work, it can be applied for your life, your daily living, and also your meditation practice, because these are the level of higher than the, I would call, intermediate level, that can make you go step further into the advanced. And what they are on the common ground first, everything in this world connect. When it's connecting that tie them together, our kindness. Okay, we should have loving kindness toward one another. If you are alone, you can show your loving kindness to everyone around you. If you are as a team, loving kindness will unite you to be stronger, and that's having yourself working toward each other toward the goal. This is something that you must have. But how can we gain loving kindness? I think at this time, when people are struggle try to survive through the COVID-19, I am sure everyone begin to, uh, I would call, showing their kindness toward one another. And there are many group that are giving their hand, trying to help. For example, in Thailand, since the government do not have enough support for everyone in the country, now there are millionaire or the ex-governor, ex-delegates. They came in to propose to giving their charity. For example, whoever are trouble don't have the money funding, they can contact him, send him, and don't need to show the proof, and can go to request the money for support right away. These are something that showing the ability of kindness, want to help each other out. So having kindness, it is something, and but that is just only when you see perspective from outside. What about meditation? The kindness or loving kindness usually arise and come to your feeling when the mind becomes still. Normally, people, when they are having the kindness, they are happy. And when they are happy, they see people are suffer. They want to help them. So that's this leading to loving kindness. And when they are giving their hand, it is compassion that arise. So loving kindness and compassion, these are the four things that unite and tie everyone. First one, loving kindness is from you. Compassion, you giving hand. So that's when you giving hand. Compassion coming out. And next, well, the thing is, you see, when you are having loving kindness and compassion, the thing that you should have is further in the higher level is called sympathetic joy. This sympathetic joy are something that is higher than these two. First one, compassion, loving kindness and compassion. These two are beginning from you. But when you see them happy, this, the third one, you are happy for them too. These are something. And also, it can also showing your ability, your mind to give support to one another, not just only helping hand. What am I meaning? If I compare these four things for success with our experience as a parents. I'm not sure if you have a parents, if you have a marry or family yet, but it could be start comparing to a mother or a father. Let's say if you are having a family, you are a mother. A mother when she has a child, she want and she love her child so much. That's a mother love, loving kindness. Okay, when the child is suffering, she want to help the child. That's compassion. When the child grow up, try to do things and he becomes success and happy, sympathetic joy arise for a mother or a parent. Same thing too for us. If we looking reflecting backward into ourselves, we are not different than our parents. When we see another person that we are help, we having sympathetic joy toward that person when he becomes success or when he become happy. It is something. Same thing too. You can apply when you are working with your team or with your company. When some of your friends or co-worker become success, rather than try to be jealous, you be happy for them because you see, giving them support is making friends. And then when they become successful, you showing your kindness, compassion, and sympathetic joy for them. So in return, in the future, when you need help, they can also help you too. So this is something kind of making your relationship become solid and also become a good company moving toward the same goal. However, when you feel joy toward one another, the highest advanced level for the mind in here is the ability to let go with reasoning. They call this equanimity. This equanimity are not the I would call it is not common term that used in the West because uh, well, it's not common, but it is something that is very reasoning. For example, when you understand the nature of this world, for example, when a person you giving support or the child as a mother, as a parent, doing something bad, when he making something, for example, break the law, it is his punishment that it is action he must take and receive the consequence. It is not yours, but it is his. Understand and accepting this is part of the mind to understand and accept equanimity, and then you will be able to let go. Same thing when you are living with people, you're helping them, you show your compassion toward them. That's good. But when they do something wrong, it does mean that you leave them, but you understand that they have done something wrong. So rather than try to encourage them, in this case, give them a helping hand. Not encourage them to do the bad thing again, but give them understand equanimity. It is something, a higher ground. Understand and accepting with reason. So therefore, when you are want to be success, most people having these four traits, and these four traits are what allow them to make their relationship become solidified and working toward the same goal. And so, even one alone or as a team, these are the things that solidify yourself with the team and the people around you to moving into the same common goal. Same thing as for our life at the moment. In the COVID-19, when people are suffering and struggling, try to avoid the virus, not to get infected, but also have to struggle to make a living in order to survive in this kind of difficult shift. This thing can also help you solidify yourself within your family, your neighbor, and everyone that you are known in your social connection. So these are the four common traits that you should also practice, but you don't have to start all things at once. This thing it doesn't come from the beginning. Everything have to start from step by step and start it first and you will be able to gain. So what you should do, compassion, starting that. I mean, not compassion, I'm sorry. I mean, loving kindness. If you want yourself and other to be happy, you don't just go and make them happy. You have to make yourself be happy first. Kind of like when you are swimming in the ocean. If you can't swim, you will be sink. But if you can swim, you can help other too. And if you are better, you can teach them. When you teach them, you see that they can swim on their own. And what's better, they can go swim and teach another person too in the ocean as well. So that's these are something that you can start. But start with that. What about the mind? Well, in meditation, the mind that completely becomes still, the loving kindness will arise on its own. That's how it works because our mind itself had this quality from the beginning. But it's just that as we living our life, things change the quality of our mind. When our mind is unstable and being affected by all circumstance in our life. It makes the quality that we already have begin to fade away. But that it completely gone? No. Even the cruelest criminal in the whole world, the worst evil guy, deep down inside, he has the kindness, but it just needs to be pulling out. Therefore, everyone has these kind of traits, but they are hidden inside. It's just that we have to really know them, and then you will be able to understand and find that trait within them. But to find that trait within them, first find it in yourself. Okay, everyone. So before we begin our meditation, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. If you are ready, well, giving some comment, leaving comment, let our moderator, Miss Rose, know so maybe we can understand. However, after the session, don't leave just yet. We can also give Q&A. However, when we give Q&A, let me give you this. Let's see. Here. Okay. Yes. If I can answer, I will answer. If I cannot, I cannot. Okay. I reserve the right to remain silent. Okay. Well, anyone ready? If we are ready, we shall now begin our inner peace time. Well, this time no music, so just go in silent. But when silent sometime, when you are new to meditation, don't worry. Silent is good. Silent make our mind calm and make our mind become more easily to observe. But if you are not used to it, some people, uh, I'm not sure how they practice, but when this person came to send a message to me yesterday, I think. But anyway, what happened is that he having difficult time to sit still for just 1 minute, and he just gone everywhere. These are the threat. I mean, these are the common, I would call common symptom for those who are hardly practice or meditate. The thing about that is we are not used to still our mind. So when we are first time experience or having meditation on alone, it is difficult. This is why we have online meditation. When you meditate alone, it is, I would call, not having uh, enough motivation. But as a group, as people on the online, they are same sharing the same thing. So if the teaching might not finish meditation, continue. And then when you have questions or when you have something you like to consult, this is when we find opportunity to keep you away for you to improve. You don't have to struggle alone. It is something that we can help each other. That is why we have this meditation. What's it called? 24 we connect. 24/7 we connect, right? In the group. This is something that you can also help for seeking for help on a common ground. So don't worry, you are not alone. It's just that you just have to be adjust yourself and try. But when you feel struggle, don't. What you should do is open your eyes, smile, don't look at me on the screen. Try to making yourself be more calm by looking at the better view. Or you can bring yourself with the picture of the scenery that you really enjoy, make you feel calm. Looking at that, or you find your own music to help turn it on to help you more at peace. This is something that you should apply to start as the first step in the beginning. And first thing, when you are start meditation, make sure you focus, emphasize on relaxation and mindfulness, and the rest will eventually fall into place. But if you struggle are not the key because you don't relax. So if you want to find the key for your meditation, make yourself be relaxed and ready. If the mind becomes struggle, that means it is forcing. Remember this part, all right? Then we shall now begin our inner peace time. Just one moment. All right, everyone, ready? Then begin our inner peace time. Close your eyes. Relax your mind and body, adjusting yourself, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position where you won't feel any tension on your body. Relax very truly, beginning from the top of your head, relax down to your forehead, relax your eyebrows, loose your eyelids, don't use your eyes or squeezing your eyes while try to look inside yourself. If you feel tensions between your forehead or eyebrows, reopen your eyes and close it down more gently, and relax every muscles in your face, down to your neck and shoulder, adjusting your back and body properly, free from all the tension you might have. Relax both of your arms down to the tips of your hands. Continue further down to your legs, your knees, and all the way to your feet completely, making your whole body feeling most comfortable during the meditation. Spend a few moments adjusting yourself. When you are done, let's move on to adjust your mind. Begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Clear your thoughts. Empty your mind. Putting down everything aside for this moment. The time for yourself. The time for your mind. And the time for the meditation. And breathe in, filling your mind with joy and happiness to allow yourself the journey for inner peace. Then imagine that you are alone in this place or in a place that you like to be by yourself, a place of your own, like in the garden or somewhere that make you feel relaxed, comfortable, feeling like your whole body is empty, light. You could float or fly in the air. Then allow your mind, your awareness to come back to your body slowly and gently, like a feather or bubble floating down, slowly moving down into your body and gently rest inside yourself, around your abdomen. Begin to observe your mind, your awareness through your feeling. Maintain your balance of relaxation and mindfulness in your meditation from there. If you feel uncomfortable, adjust your body and mind. If you feel tension or struggle in meditation, reopen your eyes and close it down more gently, restarting yourself the journey for inner peace. The mind that are relaxed together with the body will allow yourself to progress in meditation. So go on making yourself feeling most comfortable. Continue to maintain this balance while focus your mind inside yourself by lightly imagine the moon shine inside yourself. Calm your thoughts, free yourself from all negativities by use the mantra. Recite the mantra in your mind at your own pace. And the mantra is Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue the mantra while observe the moon inside yourself. So let's take our time together in this moment, finding ourselves inner peace for a little while until the appropriate time. ma arahang samma arahang samma arahang stay still inside yourself. Maintain the relaxation and mindfulness. Continue on to maintain this balance, to keep yourself inner peace, and continue on further after the meditation, so you can be happy and at peace everywhere you go. Maintain the peace, the calmness inside yourself as long as you can, and then slowly, gently open your eyes. Welcome back, Miss Rose,
Thank you.
and welcome back, everyone. How are you feeling? Allow me to check your meditation experience, and if you have question at this time, you can leave the comment so Miss Rose can get the message and tell me. If you don't, maybe we can call it a day. Hopefully, it's not too long for you for our meditation tonight.
No, not at all. It was too short. I felt that it was too short.
Well, about 20 minutes. Hopefully, it's not too long. Okay. Well, and as for meditation, while we are waiting for our comment from the people who are watching our broadcasting, well, meditation, as it may seem, it are not just only the tool to help gain calmness or relaxation. It can help you further, especially it improve the quality of your mind. But in order to do so, it must go under the practice of stillness. If you are new, it is quite common to experience a lot of ruptures in your thoughts, a lot of struggle in your mind to be still. These are the thing is showing the thing that you are doing wrong. The mind that are still has to be voluntarily still by itself. It does not need to force or push. What we are struggle are what is showing to us that we are forcing our own mind. Looking at yourself reflecting at yourself. Don't have to go thinking too far. When someone try to force you to do something you don't want to, how would you feel? It's just like that for our mind. When we are forcing the mind to be still, it is commonly to experience like that. But it is not wrong. It is something that we are used to, like kind of like when we are determined to complete or focus on something. For example, on try to cook or try to read a book or try to study very hard. Imagine that. Let record this when you are in college or in school. When you are trying to cram your study for the final exam, Start everything over a night before you take exam. Can you remember anything like that? Maybe just a little, but more less than what you expect. But if you study every day, or if you just study whenever you feel like you wanted to, you tend to remember it more than you try to cram everything up over a night before the final, right? Same thing for our mind too. When it's time to meditate, you don't force your mind. What you do is get yourself ready before you meditate. How? Just like Miss Rose just did on earlier of the program. Exercise first. Wait for me, exercise, stretching everything. When you are become more relaxed, the mind easier loosed. And then when it's loose enough, that is time for you to rest and meditate. These are easier. Same thing too when you start meditation. You have to make your mind become more at ease, and then you won't be struggle again. That is the tip for us today to continue. Okay. And what about the question? There is someone. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. This is the I noticed from I think every class that I coordinate, there's gonna be at least one person asking um about like why I fall asleep
Mm,
every meditation session.
okay. Well, if you have been having this question from many sessions, that means it's common for every meditator to experience this thing, right? That means one thing you can make sure you're not the only one. So that means you are also experiencing I too. However, in sleeping meditation, is it wrong? Well, this I wouldn't say it's wrong, but I wouldn't say it's completely correct. Somewhere along when you meditate, you might making your mind become just uh, your mindfulness just little less losing the balance. So when it's like that, you might fall asleep. But but meditation. Sometime when you meditate, you have to check: did you sleep all the time? Did you sleep all the time in every session you meditate? This you have to reflect on yourself. What is the cause?
Mm.
Sometimes you might not have enough rest. In our temple, people working late, waking up early. So when they come meditate like that, come on. So that means they have to have enough rest. So what to do? You just have to get yourself enough rest. This is one thing. So when you have enough rest, your body healthy, have enough rest, you meditate, you won't fall asleep. But if you're healthy, you have enough rest, and you fall asleep, this is another case. So if you have such a case like this, check first yourself, your body. If you are having enough rest, good. But just before you meditate, you might have a good meal, maybe dinner. You have a good lunch, big steak, or a hamburger, something like that. So when you're having something heavy, your stomach using need a lot of time, a lot of strength to digest the food in your stomach. So when it's like this, it also needs a fluid that is your blood or oxygen to help it circulate and digest the food. So sometimes when you are meditate, when you have a lot of big meal, and when you meditate, you might fall asleep. That's because it doesn't go into your brain anymore. It's going to your stomach. So when you are gonna meditate, make sure you have enough and not eating too much. Okay. If this is not the case, check around yourself, your room. Is the room have enough air ventilation? When the body don't have enough oxygen, it could fall asleep. This also happened to myself. At first, I never know this is the symptom, but not about meditation, but about not enough oxygen. When I went into a van in Thailand, they don't have a common transportation much everywhere in the city. In the city, they have a train, but outside the area, they don't. we don't have that much that good transportation in public yet. So what we do is we use the van service. So every time when I get into the van, less than 5 minutes, I almost fall asleep or feel very dizzy. And when I reflected myself, oh, because the air, the oxygen inside the van not enough. When it's not enough, we fall asleep because it has to cut down the system in our body to consume it less, so that way we can maintain the body. Otherwise, we could having difficult time to breathe and die. But the body is automatically making that kind of thing too when that happens. So when you meditate, check if the room have enough air ventilation. So if it have enough, you won't fall asleep. That's gonna be solving this problem. So these are two things: check the food, the air, and you have enough sleep. But if these are neither happen to you, next is yourself. Now when you meditate, are you relaxing too much? If you're relaxing too much, what you do is, if you sit in a chair or cushion, you feel too much good, too comfortable. You feel like your body gonna lose your balance of consciousness. And this time, stretch your back, adjust your body to make it more comfortable, not too much relaxed. Or most people misunderstood. I met a lot of people come. Can I lie down and meditate? It's helped my back. I won't fall asleep. Yeah, but that means you are having a lot of chance open yourself to falling asleep, because lie down position should I would recommend it to practice this way. But if you are used to it and you have to, go ahead. But if you fall asleep, one other thing I believe this could be the cause. So that's when you are meditate. Find yourself comfortable position, but remember, not too much. If you too much, you could fall asleep. If you are too less, you struggle. Maintain the balance. That's the key, everyone. So this hopefully help you solve the problem, the riddle of your sleepiness in your meditation.
Yeah, I think that's very, 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 very clear. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think for some of you, if you really experience this problem when you meditate, you can actually really take this to check on yourself, what's going on, what happened, why you fall asleep during meditation. Yeah, um, very good. Like just like a map. If this
Mm,
go here, if this go that, yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for your teaching tonight. And oh, I just noticed that you have your podcast. Can you talk a little bit
Oh,
about your podcast?
yes. Please allow me just a little bit of our time before the session is over. Well, the thing is, I have start our another channel that you can access through my collections of teachings, and also the video that I made with my fellow monks. In the video, it's called Great Teaching Monk. I mean, Good Questions, Good Answer program. These podcasts are the the record of our discussions, and I'll put them in another way that if you cannot watch, you can try this on podcast as a way for you to just listen in the car, or while you are studying, or you are make cooking, something that make you feel relaxed, when you want to listen to something that can enjoy yourself and learning something along the way. This is another alternative way to consume our I would call technique or our knowledge that can sharing with you on podcast. And of course, it's free. You don't have to anything. But if you like it, if you watching or listen to it, please supporting us by subscribe, like, and share. That could help a lot, because doing this thing is, I would say, it's not free. So sometimes it has to give, I would say, having some expense. I'm not trying to get money from this, but at least having this showing that at least it giving us our effort to continue on. But if it not, we just have to force ourselves to disclose it down, because we don't have enough many people to listen. So that means it's not used for our access this way. It's just experiment at the moment. But if you like it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right. Thank you very much.
And can they just type like great teaching monk or and
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. Yes, you can searching on it by type Great Teaching Monk. You will find that in our logo. If you cannot recognize, you like remember my robe. That's the color of the logo, and you will see the shadow in there. That's me. All right, you recognize it right away, and you can search it commonly in Great Teaching Monk in either Spotify or podcast, a Spotify podcast or Apple podcast. Either way, it's both access in everywhere. So good luck, and hopefully you enjoy and see me again on my page too. And of course, I will be helping teaching in Miss Rose session every Tuesday night. If you like my teaching, you want to meditate with me again, see you again. Or you can follow me on my personal page, Great Teaching Monk, where me and my staff helping each other try to continue do the meditation, and also in the next month we will start our own course. So if you like to join, welcome to get joining us in our group or in our page. Anyway, see you again next time.
thank you very much for teaching us tonight. Thank you for the meaningful topics, the wisdom talk that you shared with us earlier, the 4 tips, 4 things that all entrepreneurs have in common. And that's not really if you are tips really help you if you live your life in this world, you have friends, family. I think these things really helpful with all you do, as long as you have to contact with another or other human being. I think this tip is very helpful. All right, so tomorrow we don't have a daily pause because tomorrow is Vesak Day. If you like to join the program, you can join Long Pi Pisit on his channel, Great Teaching Monk Q&A for the Vesak Day, the full moon program. Or you can also join Long Pi Burin on his channel too. For his channel, the full moon bath gonna be in the morning, 7 a.m. Chicago time. And then if you like to really gain more pure energy on full moon day, besides the morning ritual, you can join Long Pi Pisit on the Great Teaching Monk Good Q&A. And then is that like 8:30 p.m. Chicago time, right?
Yes, at same time as tonight, but tomorrow on my channel.
Okay, yeah. So if you like to join, you can join him. So Long Pi Burin in the morning, 7 a.m. Chicago time. Long Pi Pisit at night time, 8:30 p.m. And then if you like to join Peace Point Meditation, it's 9:30 p.m. Chicago time on Peace Point Meditation channel. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
by the way, I just forgot. When you join me, bring your own candle or personal LED light for our ceremony event.
Okay, so don't forget to bring that, or even you have a lamp with you, a torch or candles or a battery.
Or your flashlight is fine.
Yeah. Oh, even a phone, because everybody have a phone. Is
Yes.
yeah, that's work. So don't forget to bring, and so that will make our experience much more fun and joyful and peaceful. All right, thank you so much everyone for watching, and then so we will see you again on this channel on Thursday with Long Pi Pasura. He will share 4 tips to overcome your anger. All right.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Yes.
Just stay
And
tuned. Come back.
yes, your clarity begin with a still mind. So stay clear and bright amid this uncertainty, and see you in Daily Pause at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. Thank you very much, and thank you, our teaching monk, for teaching me tonight. You can type 072 as a way to greet our teaching monk as well. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.